Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your September 2023 Astrology Horoscope forecast. Welcome back to my channel. I've been taking a little break and it feels good to be back. So Sagittarians, before I dive into what exactly September has in store for you, September is a month which is giving us some respite before the eclipses begin in October. Also, most of the summer we've had planets which have either been retrograde or they have been in some sort of a clash with each other. So September is a time wherein we are allowed to take a breather, we get to pause. It's also a time where we need to be centering ourselves, we need to be, or rather, we are encouraged to be more aligned to our own internal self. Before we get all excited about all the planets going direct, I would just like to remind you that Mercury is still retrograde, and I'm recording right as we begin Mercury retrograde. So let's see how this goes. But Mercury has been retrograde from 23rd of August, and it will carry on till about 15th of September, and it's retrograde in Virgo. I've done a separate video for this. I'm going to be linking it up for you. It's quite relevant that you have a look at it, because it will give you a larger context and give you more clarity exactly what is it to expect. Any amount of travel between 23rd August to 15th of September is not advised. It is just that, everything tends to go awry. There are technical glitches that get experienced. People generally tend to be more unresponsive. It can also be that your progress gets paused, that you're not able to sort of push through things. It is, however, a good time to be looking at things that need to get completed, that need to get finished. Mercury is retrograde in Virgo, and for you, this is there in your house of career, Sagittarian. So you may find, and I would say beginning of August, you may have started feeling the slight resistance maybe from clients. Maybe people don't want to meet as easily as they were keen to meet earlier. You may also, find that you're maybe in a constant loop. You're not able to wrap things up. There are endless discussions going on on certain projects. You may also find that on work-related issues, there could be some miscommunication that you're having with your colleagues or maybe with clients, that you're just having to redo some stuff. But it's important that you take the retrograde energy to again realign whatever are your clients' goals and map them with yours or with your organization, so that you can deliver more smoothly, and that Mercury retrograde is sort of able to benefit you. It's also a time wherein that you are being asked to prioritize what is important to you and not to wear yourself thin. It also speaks about letting go of others' expectations of you, and this period may make you question your direction and purpose. So it's a opportunity to reconnect with your core values, and also it's a time to be redefining your security. What is it that makes you feel secure? Whether it has to do how much of money in your bank or how many homes or whatever assets that you have bought. How is it that you define security? So it's a good month, I would say, till about 15th to be slowing down. Overall, September, like I said, it's a good month to be taking a pause. It's a good time to be taking a breather, and let this retrograde guide you through the choices that resonate with your true goals of being grounded. On the 4th, we have Venus that is going direct in your house of long distance learning, and this is your own house. It's ruled by Jupiter, and this is also a time where there will be a lot of opportunities for personal growth and for even your career development. So it's a fabulous time to be breaking out of your comfort zone. It's a great time to be, if you've been wanting to deepen your spiritual practice, it's a great time to maybe seek out a spiritual mentor and understand more, deepen your understanding more. Fabulous time to be going for a meditation retreat. Good time to be learning in a proper sense, in the sense that you get the textbooks and you get a guide, a mentor, and you understand or learn more about spirituality. And also traveling, of course, it's always your I think your most favorite activity, Sagittarians. But despite the retrograde being over there, it will be quite rewarding for you, especially if you're going to an entirely new place. Also exploring new cultures, dealing with people who are from different background, especially as far as work is concerned, understanding as to what is it that works, what are the kind of processes that they're using, what are the kind of softwares that they're using, how it is that they handle large teams, what are the turnaround timings. All of this will get really sort of highlighted for you. Also, I think the important key during this entire Venus transit is to be opening up your mind and to be really adaptable and flexible. So you need to be reminding yourself that this transit is not about predestined outcomes or for a guaranteed return, that you say that, oh, I put in an X, so there is a certainty that I'm going to be getting a Y. It is more about your personal development, it's more about your personal growth. There are some lessons that you will learn, that you'll realize that, oh, if you had done work or if you have maybe dealt with people differently, the outcome could have been different. So it's quite an interesting learning curve for you as well. On the 15th, we have a new moon that is there in your house of career. This is the house of your reputation. And on the 16th, we have Mercury, which is going direct over there. So quite a lovely aspect. You will find that for some of you, either you are moving to a new job, or maybe it's a new project. It's also a time where maybe you're getting a new opportunity to showcase your work. And all of this starts mid-month. So till about 15th, you're still battling with the, whether it is the slowness of the work or people being erratic or not really being aligned to your work teams or even with your clients. And post 15th, all of this changes as the planets start going direct, and also we have a new moon. So you will find that there are more windows, there are more opportunities wherein that you can create more work for yourself. Maybe it's a new client, maybe it's a new partnership, a new collaboration which you're doing. And on the 23rd, we have Sun, which is joining Mars in your house of groups of friends. This is also the house which um, governs people who have similar goals and desires as you do. And this speaks, maybe, you could be attending conferences, maybe you could be traveling to different countries to maybe address a group of people. This also speaks about a lot of, I would say, enthusiasm and exuberance when we display while we are talking about our company or our product. And it's a time wherein that you're going to be quite aggressive as far as your work is concerned. It's almost as if you're on a mission and you want to get your work going on a speed. On the 29th, we close the month with a full moon that is there in your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. So something is coming to an end for you, Sagittarians, as we end the month. It can be that either for some of you, it has to do with a creative project which is finishing. For some of you, it may be that there is more clarity. Something could have been ailing a child, and that sort of gets there is an acceptance around it. Maybe the child is now, it could be a grown-up child, maybe your grown-up child is now accepting the reality of how things are. It could be that there were certain ambitions earlier, but now they have had to dial down and look at other opportunities. Also, I think a lot of healing, a lot of acknowledgement, a lot of acceptance. In some cases, it could also be that a love relationship sort of falls apart and you go your own separate ways. Wonderful time nonetheless for you to be encouraging especially if you have children, your preteens or even teens and older younger adults, to be going in for some counseling. It's a good time to be seeking a therapist and to be getting your children that help, even if they are older children. At times they do not know as to which direction they need to be going or what is it that they really require. So it would be worth your while to be maybe taking an expert's opinion and seeing exactly what is it. Full moon also brings about a lot of emotions on the surface. They're quite an emotional and because something is ending. You're realizing that this is as good as it gets, or this is as far as it can go. So it could be kind of a bittersweet energy as well. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Sagittarians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for